Hey, it's Deborah Fryer, and I am back in my living room. I had a lovely couple of days in California where I was on retreat, and now I'm back. And I had an interesting experience this morning that I want to share with you because it really struck me of about how sometimes we're really not conscious when we have a scarcity mindset. And here's what happened. So I went to the gym as I often do, and I had a super hard workout, and I've been gone for a week. And so I went to the store to get food, and I wanted to buy something special for me and my husband because I've been away for a while. So I got these delicious cookies that are organic oats and maple syrup and sea salt and pecans, and I accidentally dropped one on the floor. They're $1. I dropped it on the floor. And I kept filling my bag with cookies that I was going to buy for us. And the one that fell on the floor, I just left on the floor. Because I'm not going to eat it. It fell on the floor. And we're in the busiest Whole Foods in the entire United States. And people are walking all over the place, right? They're walking with their outdoor shoes. They've just gone trail running, and there's dog poop, and they've been pumping their gas. And, like who knows what is on the floor of that Whole Foods. And so I left the cookie on the floor. There was a woman at the case getting something else out of the case, and she looks at the cookie on the floor and she says, you just dropped a cookie. And I'm like, I know, bummer. And she's like, well, are you going to take it? I'm like, no, I don't want it. It's on the floor. And she's like, well, can I have it? I'm like, I don't care. I don't want it. It's on the floor. It's disgusting. And she says, well, I want it. So she took it. And it really struck me about what kind of under the surface, totally unconscious mindset is happening. The cookie's only $1. And I'm thinking, if you want a cookie, I mean, I thought this after I'd left. I wish I'd had the presence of mind to just open up my wallet and give her $1 and a fresh cookie. Because, what her mindset was she wanted the cookie, but she didn't want to pay for the cookie. But since it fell on the floor and it was already garbage, then she was going to take something that was garbage. And this breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. Because that mindset of devaluing yourself so much that you don't even want to spend $1 for something that you want is really pervasive. And how else are you doing that in your life? What else in your life are you saying, oh, I don't deserve to have that, unless there's something that's garbagey, that somebody else has thrown away? Like, I'll take the thing that nobody else wants. And that's a very insidious way of thinking about yourself, and it really doesn't serve you and the goddess that you are and the value that you have to offer. So I'm just curious, do you ever have moments like that in your life? I know that I used to have moments like this a lot, and it struck me because I wasn't in that place this morning. The place I was in this morning was I chose that I wanted to buy cookies. So that's a big choice, right? I didn't go in beating myself up and saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and this is terrible. Like, I didn't have any of that. I just went in with a desire. And then the second desire was, I want to spend money on this thing that I want, and it's going to make me happy and it's going to make my husband happy. And this person next to me, had this unconscious desire, I think, running, which said she had the desire to have the cookie, but she didn't have the desire to pay for it. She had the desire to get it for free, and she felt attracted to something that was waste. And that's my point. How often are we attracted to paying ourselves last? How often are we attracted to putting ourselves last? Maybe that even means voicing our opinion last, or not voicing our opinion at all, because we think nobody wants to hear what we have to say. Or maybe it means that, we serve ourselves last, or we don't charge for the work that we're doing, or we charge less. How does it show up for you? It's just a question. There's no right or wrong here, because I'm all about service and I'm all about generosity. And I'm also really about being transparent and being honest with ourselves. So that's my question in today's video is, how do you value yourself? Are you worth what you want? And I know the answer to that is yes. You are completely worthy and deserving of whatever it is that you want. And the minute that you get your mind as I do. So I apologize if the video has paused, and I'm going to sign off because I will have more to say tomorrow. So that's it. You are loved, you are supported, and you can have whatever it is that you want. And if you're in Boulder, I know a lot of people are watching who are in Boulder. There's a super awesome speaker coming on Monday. Her name is Jen Sincero, and she wrote a book called You're a Badass, and then she wrote a second book called You're a Badass at Making Money. And I highly, highly, highly encourage you to go check it out. If you're not in Boulder, she's actually on a book tour around the country, so you can check her out wherever she is, and you can buy her book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or your local bookstore, because she really gets this. She really gets that we're all badasses, and it's really a question of your mindset. When you decide that you deserve to be a badass, you are a badass. So go be your badass self. Have an awesome Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. And guess what? Those of you who've been watching me for a while, like you, Elizabeth, hello. This is day 25. Can you believe it? I've been doing this for 25 days. So I just have to brag because it was really a big deal for me to start it on day 1. And I still feel self-conscious, but at least I'm doing it. Now I'm 75% of the way, no, I'm 25% of the way there. I have 75% to go, but you know, I'm 25 days closer to my commitment to do it. So thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Thank you, Jeremy. I would love some loves and thumbs and stuff, however you do it. I'm learning the technology. Anyway, thank you for watching. You are loved, you are deserving, and be your badass self. And I'll see you tomorrow.